Hi. Right, so what do I want to talk about right now? Well, what's on my mind? Because unlike most other people, I don't talk about the latest news or the latest gossip or whatever. I just post whatever's on my mind. Anybody that's just watching this for the first time, I'm on a page on Facebook called DC Fan Gives Hope. Positive stuff about everything concerning DCEU, and right now the biggest thing that needs the support is the DCEU, so that's why most of the stuff is on all about that. So I want to push that to the side at the moment. If you watched the video I made before this one, or it might be after it, depending on when I upload the video. I was talking about the book Generations. Well, now in this next graphic collection, and as I say, it's a collection, half the books I've already got, but I buy it. Why? Because they give me books that I wouldn't necessarily buy, because let's face it, these graphic novels can be pretty expensive. So, but it's coming to an end, hopefully. It's coming to an end because we're up to 81, so I'm hoping it ends at 100. And why am I collecting these? It's because at the side of it, it's got that sort of thing that makes the picture and stuff. Right, well, this book now is the New Gods, part 1. Hopefully there will be a movie about this. And Darkseid, in the last video I mentioned about how much I really want, a Justice League movie, and to get that, there's got to be a build up as well to one of the biggest baddies, Darkseid. So I've not read this, but I've took a wee flick through the pages. And it's definitely one of those books that you really got to be keen, because it is a dated book. It did come out a long time ago, but at least it gives you a sort of, it does give you sort of a description and introducing new gods and the biography of the people that went behind it, and then it goes on to the story so far. Okay, so as you can tell, the pictures are a bit dated, okay, but hopefully the stories are. And it says in the back of it, originally published New Gods 1/6 March 1971-72, a couple of years before I was born. There came a time when the old gods died. A long deep silence closed upon what had happened, and the cosmos was wrapped in massive darkness for an age. Then there was a new light and the dawn of the new gods. There is a book too of all that it came out on the one package. But what's funny is at the end of it, it gives you an extra story, probably an even older one. So it says Tales Are Unexpected, originally published in April 1957. In The Magic Hammer. What's that saying to you already? The Magic Hammer. Two men discover a mysterious hammer in the wilderness that has the power to create thunder and rain. But what is the secret of the Magic Hammer? And yes, I looked, and it is who you think it is. It is Thor. Right. I'll tell you, the New Titans, Birth of the Titans is one of the books coming next. So that's that out of the way, right? The other thing I want to talk about is the two programs I'm watching, the two DC programs just now. Black Lightning is starting pretty soon. As any followers would know, I've got rid of Sky, so sadly I'm losing out. Being up to date with Green Arrow, Flash, Supergirl and DC Legends. Unless it all goes to Netflix. But I buy the box sets, I buy the DVDs. So I'll have to wait until it's been released. Same as Games of Thrones, I'm going to wait for the DVD. All to do with how I want to change my life. Basically, I want to save money. Sky, £90 a month. Right now I'm in a car park, and I've just dropped some people off. They're going running, you know, and they're going running. They're not sitting in the house playing a game or playing or watching TV, which is good. And talking about TV, the last video I also mentioned was Arkham Asylum. I've got 4 riddles to solve, and I've completed it. I'm on to the bad guy, then I'm on to the extra stories. And if any of you want to talk to us, if you ever see me going live and you see a game being played, please talk to us if you want to ask me anything. I'm on live. I might be silent because nobody's there, but if you make a comment, I will answer anything. And when I mean answer, I don't mean I have the answers to everything, right? I just mean I'll give you my wee idea and my wee point of view across. So yeah, I was right now I'm engrossed in Gotham. I'm watching it on Netflix at the moment, and I just think the show's fantastic. I really do. It's just the whole, when you go, you know, and what I said in the last video is when you're Batman in Arkham Knights and you're in the GCPD, you know, it fills you up with something, and then you know, and then you're watching Gotham and you're in that hall with Commissioner Gordon over. Gotham's just done it right with the feels and everything else, and to see the young James Gordon just take on the bad guys and be cool and be hard ass and go for the badge. I can't see why anybody now would complain about that show. You know, I know that there were people out there that put it down because it's not got Batman in it. You know, it's probably the same people that moan about Krypton, which I'll be talking about. It's not got Superman in it, and it's just we need. You know, I really, after watching Gotham, I want to buy those books about Commissioner Gordon and the GCPD. You know, I want to see how they handle stuff. You know, and how they actually go out and they've become a gang of themselves, you know, and they're working in an area where they have to be as ruthless, and they're putting their lives on the line for a city that is just bleak and dark, and you know, I don't know, mind you, seeing that. We should see Gotham more or less in the daylight and see, because the thing that Gotham, the TV show, does is when it's outside, yeah, it's kind of greyish and stuff, but then when you go inside any sort of building, it is very gothic. You know, it's very dark and stuff. So it was nice seeing Gordon go away over to Hawaii or something, so there was a bit of colour, but it just puts you in, and it's like reading a book for me, and I'm seriously going to miss it after the next season. And moving on, Krypton, wow, it's a 10 episodes. I don't know. I've taped. I put it on tape, and it's taped 2 episodes so far, and the previous episode was when. Spoiler, okay, spoilers, coming this way, spoilers. When Brainiac there was meant to be a coup happening. They were meant to like kill him, but then he does this thing from his fingers and takes the men under his command. That was that episode. Then came another episode where they were about to kill Brainiac or show him for the alien that he is, and but then he somehow acts like a god and goes in fire. I went, wow. I mean, the series has been a slow burner, right? But believe me, stick to it, okay? Stick to it and you'll be rewarded, you know. I mean, I've heard of people going away from it. It wasn't pulling them in, I wasn't doing this and that. And then I showed them clips and stuff. It is worth the wait, okay? Just hold on. And I must say the Brainiac scares the living daylights out of me, and I think he's a good villain, and you know, you can just imagine. And they mentioned Justice League, okay? They mentioned that. Mind you, if Justice League was his big success, you know, people would be like going, "Wow, he's in Justice League," you know. And there's other references he's made. He's no superhero. He's not, you know, Adam Strange, which we all know about Adam Strange, the big rocketeer, the Zeta beams or the Beta beams. Can't remember which one of them is it. But no, the show has paid off. But again, it's made me so much wanting Brainiac in a Man of Steel movie. Not a Supergirl movie, a Man of Steel movie. And I get the Supergirl, and I've said this before on the YouTube, I get why Supergirl would be good to take on Brainiac and stuff like that. Because she was there when maybe Kandor was attacked and stuff like that, and she remembers. But after reading Jeff Jones' Brainiac right before New Krypton, and watching Krypton and the way it's been portrayed, it looks like the cover of Brainiac's New Krypton. I just want it. I want Clark, Superman, to go up against somebody rather than Lex Luthor, and somebody new. And this is bringing me to my last point. See the connection there? Andy? I love Jesse Eisenberg, you know, and I think people that are watching BVS, and I mean, I've noticed some people commented that they didn't like BVS straight away, and it took them a few tries to get rid, and now they love it, and probably they've gelled with Jesse Eisenberg's portray as Lex Luthor. And for me, I mean, I don't know, maybe it's a cartoon generation that's portrayed Lex Luthor as that sort of tall, giant guy. But then when you look into Generations and stuff like that, this graphic novel book I've got here, it portrays Lex Luthor as, I'm trying to find him, hello. Just a wee man. What is it? Just a wee man and a big golden robot, wee mad scientist. Do you know, there's just too many that deviates of Lex Luthor. You know, there's so many incarnations of Lex Luthor, and film-wise, we really only had the one, which was Gene Hackman, and it was all about business in Leo's State, and he was living under a sewer, and a lot of you would probably say that's not Lex Luthor, but then the older generation, they would say, well, you know, he was a mad scientist, so that, you know, and then the people that grew up with the cartoon series say he's a businessman, he's got a big tower and stuff like that. So he has been portrayed that way, where he has control of a big company. But you know, saying that, you know, he's been made younger as though, you know, Batman's older, so is he meant to be more intelligent than this young guy? No, it's because he is more intelligent, and he feels like talking to these people is hard for him, because to him they're all stupid. Like Superman sees the human beings, and you know, and he has to treat everything like they're made out of cardboard. and paper. You know, they has to treat them differently. So with Lex, he's saying, why am I wasting my time talking to you? You're not on my level. And you know, again, and I've said it many times, there were scenes where he was in the office with the mayor and his, that bit uneasy when the mayor stops his hand from tapping and stuff, and the bit on the tower when his hand's shaking when Superman's down on his knees, but then at the end when he's on the boat, right, the wee end scene when he's with bald head and he's just sitting there, and at the end of Justice League, and he's sitting there, right, sitting there, and Deathstroke comes up, and he's like, he's got everything under control again. You know, he's got the women henchmen or something behind him working for him. He's got was there a woman in the hot tub or something like that there. He's on a big yacht, just out of prison. You know, he's just out of prison and he's already got stuff underway. He's already manipulating things behind the scenes, and he's acting more like people would say with Luthor. And I bring Luthor up, right, because there was some stuff on Facebook that said, oh, Nicolas Cage wouldn't play Superman. He says he's too old for it, but he would play Lex Luthor. We have our Lex Luthor, Jesse Eisenberg. And just like any other, like, Man of Steel movie that you want Henry Cavill or Ben Affleck to play Batman again, to really flush out their characters. You know, you want Henry Cavill in Man of Steel because that's him turning into the Superman we know. You want Ben Affleck because he's slowly turning into the Batman because he was in a dark place. You want him to have his own sort of movie, maybe getting that because he walked out of Warner Brothers with a skip. Same said about Luthor. We're getting a Joker movie, right? We're getting a Joker movie. I can say, why not get a Jesse Eisenberg Lex Luthor story? Because we already know that his father was heavy-handed with him. We already get the feeling that, you know, when he says, nobody was there to save me from my father's fist. Now, we did get a wee inkling in Lex Luthor's growing up in Smallville with him and his father, and he sort of kills his father. And if you haven't seen Smallville, tough, right? Okay, it's been too long, you should have seen it by now. But it gives you an insight of what it was like to grow up as a young boy. So I would have loved to see how Jesse Eisenberg got from his young boy, growing up with his father with this huge business, and then ending up, you know, taking control of the building and manipulating things. And I would have liked to see that. We've only just seen him how he's been manipulative to Batman and Superman, and we got to the stage where he's saving his head. He's went lippy because he's just got so much information now about the universe, which Lex Luthor does, okay, in a couple of the animated cartoons. He's even said to Darkseid, you know, that's how he took on Darkseid, is because he knows everything. He knows about the fourth wall and the source wall or whatever it is called again. You know, but he knows all that. But now he's like, he's come to terms with his brilliance, his genius and whatever, settled down. I'd have liked to have seen more, give us more of the young Lex even, you know, and maybe taking, you know, maybe hitting the mafia and somehow taking control of that or something, you know. We already, and what makes it more exciting is talking to Deathstroke and starting up a league of their own. God, you could have them start up a league. You know, get. When did he first meet Deathstroke? When did they all meet this? When did he first discover metahumans? Right? Yep. Give me the money. I'll go and see that. I want to see more Jesse Eisenberg. Well, thank you. If you've liked this video, please like and subscribe. And I don't like normally saying that because I'm not really a YouTuber. Okay. Check out my Facebook page. Maybe you might want to become an editor yourself. Let us know. Please comment, you know. And check out my live feeds. As I said, just me playing my game, but I'm there to talk. if you want to leave a comment or something like that. Okay, thanks very much.